Okay, okay, okay. That's that. This in here, and then let's enlarge this so it actually fits on the screen. But hello, everyone. Today, as it says, I am working on some stuff for a custom map in Minecraft. So yeah, that's the plan for today. It's just building. Honestly, the thing is I have two options. Is that I could work on the actual part that really needs working on, I've been stumped on, and hope that being live will somehow inspire me to make creative decisions. Or I can start trying to build some other parts over here in the asset yard, or the testing yard, I guess is a better word to put it. This is where I've done all my testing, which is mainly me just looking at things that are affected by shaders in the mods that we have. Also, sadly do not remember the tutorial I got that statue from. It's not my own. Neither of these statues. I cannot remember the tutorial I got this one from. There's a wolf statue for this one. And this one was stolen from the side of a build, but instead of the head was poking out instead of face, so we spent like 10 minutes trying to make it work. Yeah, those are both. If I can find the guide, the wolf one will probably be easier, but I'll link them both in the description if I can find the guides where I borrowed the designs from. Cause yeah, I just couldn't find them in my brief look before I tried to start streaming, which I know I usually put like at least a 30-minute warning, but I was like still conflicted on whether or not I wanted to. It's not that whether or not I want to stream, it's like what the do I stream? Wait, I think I'm going to. I'm gonna head over. Yeah, these over here. These are from the Axiom mod. I do not know who specifically made them, but they're all really cool. And I have very little sound, I realize, on this one. There you go. You can actually now hear stuff from this. Yeah, so I think today my plans are to work on maybe some of the exterior details of the the build I'm working, aka basically doing the town that is supposed to be before like you know, yeah, this was done by me. This is the one thing I'm proud of in life is creating this wall. Let's go and uh these are Olive, what are you doing? Olive. I'm sorry, we have little Miss Olive here today with us, which is a rarity, and she's more moving around than usual. Yeah. Some things with this that still needs a lower, I think. Where should I put, like, I'll put it over here. I'll build over here for today. It's actually, no, that's way too close. And knowing me, this is going to be, I forgot that's why I put the asset yard over here. So we're gonna need to actually go to where everything is. Oh wow, we get to see the old versions of the build I'm working on, all in the distance. Yeah, I think today I want to try and design some basic houses. I've done that before in the past, and I spent 3 hours. But I'm gonna try to focus on smaller first and then go on to bigger. The key word is try, because I have a no hope that I'll actually succeed in this. First, one of the things I need to do is pull up something from a Discord. So, what are the blocks I said that I should use? So spruce, birch, oak, and dark oak. Deep slate, black stone, some darker stones. Okay, maybe some corals, purple, gold, yellow. Okay, purple, golds, and yellow. Okay, that's a decent list. Me from April. I'm actually finally gonna fucking use it, I guess. Oh god, I forgot I choked. I choked. Would it be in the yeah, it's in building blocks, okay. I gotta remember where everything is. So what's up? Do you want out? Yeah? Where's this peek at? Shit. Lucy! Why are you stalking me? You make it hard to release cats, you know? I'm afraid you're gonna beat them. Anywho's, yeah, you might hear me. You might hear something in my mouth. I have some things to help with my throat, because it's not hurting anymore, but it's still been pretty dry, so I still have some stuff. It's outside. But yeah, so our palette options was, actually, let me get it. There's a book and quill. I guess there'd be, no, it's not in there. Is it in here? I have no idea what the creative menu in Java is like. You would think so, because I play this version in specifics a lot, but I don't. It's in tools and utility. Anyway, let's do, so I'm probably gonna do a bit of a revision, because I'm looking at this now. So, for the region I want to do, which is Rama, I don't, no one can tell me how to pronounce my own fictional place but myself. But um, so it wants for woods. I said oak, so I don't have to keep pulling up Discord. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm doing. Spruce. I don't like that. If I capital spruce, I don't know how to spell. Birch and dark oak. Okay. Yeah, I think there's nothing that needs to be changed. Although maybe in terms of logs in particular, add And mangrove logs could also be added. Because, oh my god, those are beautiful. I love mangrove logs. I don't think there's any other. I don't think I have pale oak in this version. Do I have pale oak? I do have pale oak. Ooh, that could be helpful. I think that's for every type of wood. That's what I'd want. And then stones, I'd want a more volcanic look. Because the main... I think that's how you spell. So, like, basalt... I think deep slate would work. Tough, I think, would also be helpful. And... let's do... deep slate, basalt, tough. I think, of course, regular stone would be in there. And I think rarely, but blackstone would be a possible part of the palette. And do, and then I think animal products would be common in this area since that's the only one I can think of block-wise. Trying to think, because this is an island nation, and each island has its own like different kind of bit of uniqueness. Because when I was world building, I thought, oh, everything must have its own uniqueness. They can't all be the same. Even though two kind of ended up being pretty similar. Actually, kind of three kind of ended up being pretty similar, but two islands ended up being very similar to one island, and that's all I have to say. But yeah, died. Probably also be there'd also probably be like a good amount of dyes because one of the islands is known. Actually, two of the Jesus Christ, I put a lot of similarity overlapping stuff. But a good few of the islands are known for their plants, so dyed items. Main colors would be probably, oh god, I'm trying to, I need to do my diet research, but I'm guessing red, yellow, blue. Actually, isn't blue somewhat rare? No, it's on basically every flag. I don't think it is. Red island, red, yellow, blue. I think probably there'd be a good amount of green. And very rarely, but purple would be there as well. Split corals is like in outside of using the dyed coral for stone texturing. I want to think that especially in some areas there would be a higher, like maybe a lot of people would have some way of keeping coral because this is a magical society. They the main way stone is grabbed, the main like exporter of stone in the nation is one that is a volcanic island, like as an active volcano, is the only active volcano in the uh in the nation. Mosses. So plants would be everywhere, especially flowers. Okay. That should be good. A good list of what to think of when designing this. I don't fully know what kind of house I want to go for first. Because if it's a more royal house... let's grab first some outlines. Ignore the new recipe stuff. It does that every once in a while. Let's do... That's 7 blocks right there. Let's make it... just for my brain. Skip, because I cannot get to that version. Okay. Just there for my brain. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that should be 9 on all sides. Let me double check. Yep, 9. 9 on both sides, which means... Each time I tell myself I build too big, so I should try making it smaller. It's like valid, because these are still somehow smaller than the current version. This one's obviously smaller because this one is in the first version, but this one right here somehow smaller. Clearly, no, it's not that surprised that it's smaller. I think what this will be. Grab some cobblestone. Cobblestone, some stairs. What's it called? I think. I don't know if I should make this a home. It feels too small to me. That's because I like to build pretty large. Do I want to build it one larger? I might want to push it out by 1. Because this is 8, and I can't easily make a balance out of that. Of course, unless I do something. I don't think this will be a house. I don't know what it'll be yet. I'll figure it out once I've designed it. Oh, not that. There we are. So if instead of doing... let's just... I turned off tank. Let's turn on update. We do this. This looks more like a statue stand now that I've gotten it set up, but maybe instead it could be like a little Like a little shrine, maybe. Let's do, I think, where's mangrove? I like the look of mangrove wood. Let me slow down my speed so I don't. If I did like a. Just a little, like, maybe. Scrap this and this. And do. Oops, not that. I could do it like that, give it a nice little that, or we can do that, and then just have that's not that. I think I want to do something like no. No. Could do that. I think it's just best for now to do this. Oops. So let me turn this off so I don't continue to phase through my build and misclick. If we do this, maybe it's a nice little. Maybe it could be a nice little bell house where people can come to could either be like a place of worship, where it's like people come in and they're like, oh, and like ring a bell, you know, like how they sometimes do in. I think it's shrines where they like come in, like I think like wash their hands and then or like write a wish on a slip of paper or a prayer on a slip of paper and then ring the bell, something like that, maybe, because this area is slightly based off Japan and a few other places. I want to say slightly because it's not a. I don't know what they. There we go. Yeah, like I like that idea. And then we could either do some trapdoors, which I want to do like this to give some more detail. We could do trapdoors. We could do. There's dark oak. There's the shelf of shelf's not in here. It's in here. I'm gonna get rid of the mossy stuff because I'm not doing. We could do something like. No, I don't think that works as well. Still liking the trapdoors the most. Let me look at other blocks we have. We could use like. fences. These. Actually, wait, walls maybe could work. I'd want to use a different wood and not mangrove. Maybe I would switch to mangrove if we empty hand, so I can fix this. Oh wait, I can't do it with this. My bare hand with this. It's just that little lip of them that I don't like. Let me just try full shelves. I think full shelves don't look good just by themselves, but maybe... No, the shelves don't look good. Ah! So far, the trapdoor seems to be the best. So I think I'll do trapdoors on the interior. Let's look at it. Yeah, I like that. Might be able to, might actually. I want to check something. How would mangrove look with the actual wood of it? Feels too contrasty to be a, like, inner thing. But I think maybe if I do it like not that, not that, this. No. I think sticking to keeping mangrove like that is good. I think that works. Okay, let's clear out these. And I think okay. Let's try to get like a little roof set up. Because I could go... I don't want to go for the... I don't think using mangrove will be good for the roof. I think, though, I want to build it up at least one or two more. No, I think one more will be good. I should grab the wood just so I can... So let's do that. And then maybe getting some... Let's grab the cobble. Why am I doing this? I can just search it. So, cobble slabs. Do a... Bop, bop. Oh, it's too short to do an alternating pattern like that. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't do it like that, because then it runs into the... No. Never mind, I can't... Apparently I shouldn't just speak at all. I could do it. And then... Probably actually putting cobblestone is better. Ah! This is a style that I used a lot in the other build I was doing. So it could be like a bit of visual consistency to keep it here. Not too large. I hate it. I hate it all. Ah, the wrong buttons. Burn it all with fire. Ah. Let's click to extend. I'm trying to click it, but I guess it won't let me. Didn't like that. Maybe working at a bigger scale will be better. I don't do good with small. Stone color. So that's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That should be 23 blocks. Boom, I can count. I'm gonna probably expand it out just by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So that should be now 15. And we can connect them up. Because I did not like working that small. Oops. That should be right in line. Do I leave it as like there's a part? It's definitely more interesting shape than just a square to fully work on. Even though it's a square inside of a rectangle. I could actually think of something. Let's get rid of this one. So we could get basalt. I'm just gonna grab some blocks. Deep slate. Blackstone. Scrub regular stone. It's because I want a bit. Actually, see. Of course, tough is between, and then like andesite, andesite. Yeah, I think that you could work with. I want to work with one of these stones, but it's like. It's like how light of a. Because like if I work with blackstone and let's say I should do that. Because I think if I were to work with blackstone, I'd want birch or oak, like to contrast against the blackstone. Let's make the line of wood. Spruce. Dark oak. And then, of course, mangrove. Ooh, a little fast. Let's grab the mangrove. Clear that out. I think that could be an interesting palette. Like, I think Blackstone's just too dark to do as a full on its own color, but maybe, because I also basalt, if we look that back up, we got, because of our mods, we got polished basalt bricks. Which, and then I think there's blackstone bricks. Yeah. Or we could do deep slate. Actually, what we could do is have, because I'm trying to like think of weathering, because this place gets a lot of rain, and so there's a lot of visible weathering that's on it. I should try to find some pretty cool shaders as well, because I'm just basically using complementary right now. But the break this. But like maybe using no, I think deep slate and basalts look the best together now I'm looking at it. Very similar, but one's just slightly darker. Oop, not replace mode. Was this one to get a mossy variant because of one of the no, did Deep Slate get a mod? Deep Slate got mossy. So if we use so Deep Slate, mossy Deep Slate. Okay. Okay, I think this is a good, like, let's grab oak. It's oak, right? Yeah, did we grab oak? Okay. We used oak as the wetted version of birch, and mangrove for spruce. I think, let's do, like, because we have deep slate stairs, right? We have deep slate. So let's look at basalt, because basalt is the actual made block, and deep slate is the texturing block. Yep, that's basalt. We have basalt bricks and basalt stairs with basalt slabs. Ooh. Do this. Say this is like a kind of porch per se, and this enters into the house. So I want to do at least this part is a 2 block tall before we get some stairs. I like adding stairs in, but not for this one. And then on a thing. Let's do 2 blocks high. What kind of porch do we want? Do we just want... make it 2 blocks in, so that get a nice 3-block entrance. Oop, not all that. Well, I guess all that for these, and then say we could have either the only like a 3-way thing, and then like it just enters onto the porch. A nice porch. We could get spruce is the main. We could do something like this. If we go out 3, but that makes this 24, 25. But that looks too... Oh. Actually, maybe still having like the separate building area, but instead of making it the entrance, we make it like maybe like a blacksmith forgery. Maybe we can make the forge of a blacksmith, and then like have like a 2-block buffer that is wall. And then maybe have instead of having it like go up by 1 block, and like we have the entrance like right here. I'll work on that in a bit, but like we have that. We'll have... I'm not gonna make all walls double thick, but maybe... Maybe instead of having it in there, we have it in here. So that it fits with this, and then we can have... Well, that look weird. Still looks a little weird. Let's get... Nope. Do I still have Phantom on? Oh, that's a... Phantom is not the right one, it's this one. I should really remember to use the convenience stuff more. So that's... Right, force hallelujah, I built these right now. 4. This is probably more of a shop than a house, but like, man, That's the difficulty of mine, is like, oh yeah, this is supposed to be a small village house. It's like the equivalent of being 25 by 30 meters long. Square meters, I don't know how it would work, but like, it doesn't give that vibe. It's just, I do not feel comfortable building small. It feels... We could like put, where's the wall we could use? I would want it, we could do basalt, but I feel like that would be too samey. There's so many different blocks we could use. But maybe we could do like one of these. Probably important to have updates on. Maybe using the tough wall would work. Because it wouldn't be too contrasty, but it would give enough of that, like, visual difference, maybe? Let's try tough walls. Let's turn off updates. No updates, so we can get this all... So it contrasts enough with, especially with the texture and the thing, but still it doesn't like fully go out. If you know what I mean, like it works enough to like add that level of separation, but it doesn't. I might like it. I'll leave it for now. I should first, instead, like actually get some. Let's put. I know it's. There we are. And then I think I want to divide this up again. Fill. Just put stone for now. So that's the center block right there. So I'm gonna need something, because this wall has both the exit out onto this patio and the entrance on it. So it needs so this wall needs something to balance it out. But I think doing the breaks it up a bit. The center of this, I'm putting the center block on this too. You could also, let's just do select center, fill, stone, enter. There we go. One thing to do. I'm actually gonna just start using some. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think it just gives a bit more, like, interest to the design. Ooh. Yeah, I think that just gives more interest to the design. Replace these to make it look more connected. Yeah, I think I like this design. Did I already do it with this? I think. No, I didn't do it on this end, I don't think. Yeah. That just makes it look a lot more connected, fluid. Maybe instead of having it out there, we could do bop, bop, bop. No, that won't work. Actually, do I bring this down to give it? Let me try it on this entire row. See how it looks, and then I'll consider. I think if I do something here, it can work. But it's like, what can I do that is... Oops, did not mean to take a screenshot. Maybe I do something like this instead. Pop it out some? No. I'll come back to that, but I think I do like this look. Really need to think about it. I'll look at it again with... Well, I'm gonna actually keep the diagonal one, or the sideways one. Then let's look again with this. keep it there. I keep changing my mind on things, breaking it, and then realizing, wait, I want to see what it looks like with other parts. No, I don't want to turn. I think I like this bottom one more. Yeah, I think that looks the best out of them. Actually, I think I can just do this. Um, let's do. Nice. Okay, I like that. Now, how tall do I want to make it? Because it already is decently tall because of the two blocks. I think I'll add this fence. Because this gives a 5. If we do this, that's 5 blocks, I think, that we have to do wall signs. Actually, we can do this. We'll keep the outdoor ones to 4. I think doing indoor at only question is this too small? Okay. I think doing oh great, it's uneven. Or it's even, I mean. Those are always annoying to work around. I think I can do it. So let's just... It's how the thing is built, so... If not, I might extend out a bit. Let's see. is a one thick wall, so let's also do this just for the visual cohesiveness. And then maybe what we can do because doing one block looks wrong since it can't be evened out, and instead doing something like that, but that feels too short. The new points of view is from the inside. Yeah, that's too tall, but maybe my we could do along the exterior. Boom. Doesn't work that well. So I'm gonna say no. No to that. I don't think that'll be good. Especially going. So maybe have the inside be one taller. The outside. I mean, that makes this good looking, I guess. Maybe we can do it. Like this. No, doesn't feel like it makes sense. I'm not doing good this time around with build inspiration. Maybe not think about windows for now. I don't like it. Doesn't feel good. I'm pressing the wrong button again. I'm not liking anything I'm doing. I'm just gonna stop trying to think. That might help me. I I like the color palette I have. I just... Just don't know what to do for a build. I think... I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to think of something to do. Mm. Mm. Hmm. Do not ask what this is. I'm not fully sure yet. Hmm. did that. Mhm. That's not that. How do I do this? Now I need a... I know they have one. Vertical mangrove slab. No, that's not what I want. I need it to come in, like... Cause that doesn't work. I want it to be, like, centered. These people do it. I think it does have to do with slabs. Genuinely? No fucking clue what I am doing. Okay, yeah. Not that, not that. Then you get a vertical slab. No. 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 Trying to think. Okay. Let me not focus on that. That's wrong. Ooh. No, I don't like it. This is my thought. I'll break it in since this is a thing for a D&D campaign. Pretty important context actually. Is that I'm building an area for my D&D campaign. And one like kind of key part of this area is that it's like the trading area. And one of the islands, it trades in, like, at least on the global scale, it often trades in the exotic beasts of its, um, uh, of its, home, of its land. And these beasts are often something that could come with, like, a power or something. And so, like, my thought of this is, like, a place where you could display a beast. But I don't know, I'm trying to, like, the bottom I think is good enough. It's like, this is a permanent display in one of the shopping, one of the shopping districts, or maybe the upper district, where, like, people will come by and see, oh, what exotic beast is here today? And I got a notification and I need to see. Yeah, it's like, what exotic beast? The exotic beast of the day, where the nobles and, like, all gather around and bid on them and stuff like that. And so, like, I like this. I think I do. It's like, I can kind of imagine this is like an, oh, come on, bid away kind of like thing. But I just don't know what to do with the top. Because I think I like this. I like the... I'm trying to think. Actually, because I can get something to cover up that corner. The corners. It's meant to look all like showman-y. Be like, come on, you can get your very own tiger or something like that. Although it's not tigers that they sell. Could be like a displacer beast. Yes! Good, 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 good. Because, like, this is like a kind of permanent fixture into the ground. I'm tempted to just do, like, you know. Actually, I think I have a better idea. I just really like the trapdoor as, like, the bottom. But look weird with any other kind of, like, block you try to put as, like, a middle block. Okay, I'll be right back. Have I been muted this entire stream, or have I been muted since I went to use the restroom? You know what? At least most of it was, building stuff. But yeah, what I'm saying is, like, this is an interior that I'm actually pretty proud of. Ignore that. But it's supposed... There's still a good amount of stuff set up since this is an interactive map. Don't mind Jorce over here, just guarding the back. Jorce be my favorite. And then we got Jolf and oh, Jolf doesn't have a friend, I forgot, because this is supposed to be where they're going. I guess I'll put Golf over here. Golf and Jolf. I know I could say golf, but golf is funnier. And then we got Bob. Bob the Fox. But yeah, I think anything else? There's one thing I've been wanting to do, because the main thing I want to do is get the visible parts done. So, because, like, or at least the visible parts that are relevant to what will be in session 0, which means I need to figure out how to fucking design these areas. Why did I do this to myself? Why did I say this? Because I wanted to get better at building, and I wanted to give a map. Oh my... I ask myself that question every time I log on here and don't know what to do. Actually, benefit of doing it with a shot. I didn't know you could do that. I don't even know what I did. Ah! But yeah, I think this will be where I head off. I just looking at things. I don't have any inspiration hits, and trying to force me to do it will just make me hate this entire project and abandon the... Give me a sec. The 3 days worth of... How do I have more time with the world open? Because I AFK. But yeah, the 3 days worth of building I have put into this stupid thing. I need to take a break. Which sucks. I want to get this done, but I also, since a lot of the early campaign will heavily revolve around this area, I want to get it done for my players. But generally, like, I've hit my limit. Because it's now actually like detailing things, and I now just can't make giant big place that doesn't have that has no detail on it. Now I'm like kicking my feet and being all like slow because I'm like, Actually, maybe one thing I might actually continue because potentially I hello. I could design this area, oh no, wait, yeah, this is the Intelligence Guild. The entire idea is, like, you come in, sit down with someone, uh, and you're like, hey, what's up? I need you to find this thing, or, like, get me intel for this thing and that thing. And they're like, they're called the Scouts Guild, because did I call them the Scouts Guild? Yeah. Oh, because their main job is to, like, scout out quests, like, areas around quests and stuff. So, that's their name. Like they could also like be private investigators. That was just me, and then this is just some person being like, "Oi, fuck off." It's like go talk to someone else and stuff. I might extend these all out by one. Oh no, my awfulness, it doesn't work. Uh, yeah, that's something I want to do. Probably be like, I want a furniture on just so I could put chairs because I hated having the idea of making chairs. One thing I will say, pet peeve of mine that honestly it's probably only a me thing, but I hate almost every furniture mod because they always use the ugly ass log textures instead of something like the planks or something, and then it's like those are the only options, and I'm like, ew, disgusting, ugh. And then like it's nothing else, and I'm like, ugh, I hate it. So this one's like the most tolerable one I've found because it uses closer to like the strict wood texture. My face is gone. Oh no, I went backwards. Ha, there we go. I was turning around trying to see it, but I forgot I was going backwards. Anyways, yeah, this one's the least tolerable because it doesn't use the lights. But oh my god. I just don't like the look of Minecraft furniture. Period. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm getting naughty. I should probably end soon. Also, because I have something eventually. But yeah, like, Minecraft furniture. I hate the look of it. It just doesn't like it. No likey. But I think this should be where I will wrap up for today, even though I said that earlier, and now I'm just ranting about Minecraft furniture mods, because I hate all of them, and vanilla Minecraft furniture. I just hate Minecraft furniture. Never looks good to me. But yeah, that shall be where I head off for today. I hope you all have a good rest of your day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. I don't know if I'll ever come back and stream on here. Probably not. Uh, but yeah, I shall see you when I see you. Whenever that is. Good.